Hello, Leo. This is your love and relationship reading for December 2018, the end of the year. So let's see what's going on and what the prelude will be for 2019. Cutting the cards. Okay. Your first card is a Nine of Cups. You have a Five of Cups, an Ace of Cups. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Now, the first thing I'm thinking is, I want you back. Um, and it might not necessarily be you, it could be someone else. I have a King of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Swords. I have the Empress. Very interesting here. I have a Page of Wands. I have the World. And I have a Two of Swords reversed. And of course, I will pull one more card for the outcome. So, the first three cards here are past influences. And this is intriguing. Lots of outpouring of emotions here. The Nine of Cups is about caring. It's also called the Wish card. And whenever it shows up, your wishes are supposed to come true. But in more practical interpretations, the Nine of Cups is about spending time with loved ones, hospitality, a happy home, just being joyful and happy with the people that you love, getting everything you want, contentment. But then we have some regrets. The Five of Cups is always about feeling sorry, having regrets, thinking about past mistakes. And then you have an Ace of Cups here, which is a rebirth, a renewal of love and emotions. Very powerful card because aces are all about new beginnings. And it's definitely the card of falling in love, but it's more about an emotional beginning. So the past influences that I'm seeing from these first three cards that are all cups is an emotional awakening to love. Someone realizing, I really love this person. I really care about this person. And this Ace of Cups sort of opens up a new emotional beginning. And this isn't just about new love. For those of you who have long-term relationships or married, make-up breakups, sometimes these three cards, they can also be interpreted as, I'm sorry, let's get back together, I miss you. So this is, like I said, the prelude, the past influences to December are kind of interesting. Lots of an emotional undercurrent and realizations. And as I said, waking up to love. And my reading from November last month, the theme was you can get it, meaning that a new opportunity for love was opening up, that was coming your way, and the other person or partner would be emotionally opening up to you. So I like the way these three cards come together here. And it's not necessarily you. I kind of feel like for the relationship as a whole, feelings of missing someone and falling in love and being the start of a new partnership, a new emotional connection. So when we get here, you do have two major arcana cards, the Empress and the World, and this Empress brings that seductive sexuality and attraction. And I think what's interesting here is you have a King of Pentacles with a Queen of Swords. Now, you are a fire sign, not a lot of fire except for this Page of Wands here, which I will get to in the future. But interesting here, because I would almost think that when I see the Empress, I usually think a third party, an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, someone who, you know, a love triangle. Usually when I see the Empress, there's a third party in a love triangle. And so I see this Queen of Swords looking towards the Empress. This Queen of Swords, I feel like this is a person of interest for many of you Leos. And one of the things going on with your partner is just distraction. Now, once again, because there are thousands of you Leos with different astrological profiles and charts and things like that, this could play out in different ways, because I see the King of Pentacles here, solid, waiting, stable, reliable, responsible in the relationship. But I see someone with the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is sort of considered the sad widow of the tarot queens, and she's always learning. She's always reflecting. She's very wise. She's learned from her past mistakes. She's learned from her pain, and so it feels as if some of you have significant others or love interests who are not just emotionally going through a reawakening and a rebirth, but during this holiday season, they're also sort of healing and reflecting. And they're looking towards the energy of this Empress, this seduction. They want intimacy. They want to be with someone. They want to look to a new romance. And so the Empress isn't always about, for me, and I've done hundreds of these readings, the Empress isn't always about just that third party. The Empress represents a romantic relationship, fertility, and sex, and intimacy, and seduction. So this Queen of Swords is looking to the Empress. I feel like for your love interests, they are now emotionally waking up and craving intimacy, and they're craving that connection with someone. And you just happen to be around, I guess. But that it tells me that the romantic energy is probably going to sort of get a jump start as we head to the end of the year. So, having said that, when we get here to the future, Page of Wands, ready for a new adventure, right? And you're definitely ready. So this World closes the chapter. It closes one chapter and opens up a new one. Like, okay, let's go. Let's head to this new experience. And so this is you, like romance, love, really being together. Yes, I'm all for that. So you've got that Page of Wands in your future. This is your energy here. And so when we get here to the World, let's step over the threshold to a new experience or beginning in our lives, and let's leave the past behind. You're ready for new adventures. And so here we come with the Two of Swords reversed. And of course, this Two of Swords reversed, making decisions, sometimes it's a stalemate. Sometimes it can mean the head and the heart are not in agreement. And sometimes it can just mean someone trying to decide between the two swords. So keep in mind, this Queen of Swords, which was a person of interest, this Two of Swords is reversed. And it feels as if your partner or love interest got spooked by this outpouring of emotions and the prospect of falling in love. And so expect your partner to be a little bit tentative, a little bit fearful. They're not expressing it. Um, but underneath, I feel like your partner, um, your love interest, they want the intimacy, they want the romance. They're thinking, what if? That's what's coming to me. What if? What if? I've got this Leo here ready and waiting, and I'm deciding whether to just really take the plunge. So that's kind of what I'm picking up from your love interest and partners here. I'm going to go ahead and pull the outcome card and see how this will all tie up together. Okay. All right. We have a Queen of Cups. Ooh. So this strong outpouring of love and emotions. Be ready for that deluge of water, Leo. And I think you'll like it. um, yeah, that Queen of Cups, open, emotionally open. Um, so if you do have a love interest or a partner, and it seems as if emotionally they're stuck, and then, as I said, thousands of you Leos with different situations, different astrological profiles, this will obviously play out in different ways. But the main thing, the general theme I'm picking up is a partner who's hesitant, who misses you, who's thinking about you, and they need to overcome their fears to take the plunge or to take that next step in a relationship. So that Queen of Cups comes intuitive, connected to love, open emotionally. The Queen of Cups is not afraid of love. She's not reversed. So, as I said, fire can be very impatient, but Leos, try to be patient for a little while. Um, More than anything, I just get this strong energy of romance and sexuality and intimacy. Um, this need to couple with someone and to not only emotionally connect with someone, but to physically be with someone. So enjoy the ride, okay? One more thing, just a reminder, my relationship energy readings are $10 until January, the first week in January. But also, my 2019 yearly predictions are coming up in another week. And if you wish, you should click on, after the end of this video, you should be able to click on 2018 predictions that I made last year. So if you are a new subscriber, or you've been watching my videos for a while and maybe you didn't get to watch my 2018 predictions, why don't you look at them and see how things played out for you in 2018, compare notes. And I love hearing from people. A couple of you have been posting in my YouTube comments that the 2018 predictions happen exactly as I said in your lives. So I love getting feedback like that. So, you know, see what I said last year, and then, 2019's coming up. See what's going to be up ahead in the new year. I do hope you're enjoying this holiday season. You're in the holiday mood. I hope you're experiencing love within and without. And the most important person that you love should be you first. But I do hope that you are surrounded by loving, caring people. So I will see you in the new year. And as always, I wish you love and light.